What's going on, guys? It's Mark from Prime Toys Media. Welcome to the weekend toy review. Today we're unboxing the X-Force 3-pack from Marvel Legends. We got Rictor, Domino, and Cannonball with legs. Let's go! Here we go. X-Force. We've got Rictor, we've got Domino, and we've got Cannonball with legs. That's all we really wanted this set for, right? Well, maybe Domino too. Rictor's pretty cool. Box isn't anything special. The typical 3-pack style from Hasbro. We got the same card art on the sides as we do on the back. Well, it is really cool art. That's not what we're here for, so let's crack this thing open. So while we're in the crinkly plastic phase, you can see Rictor's got 2 extra sets of hands, his laser blast, or not blast, the circle-y special effect thingies, 2 of those. Domino's got a couple guns, an extra set of hands herself. Cannonball's got 2 heads, his normal standing there head and his I'm flying through the air head. But again, why would we buy this set? Because we can get a Cannonball with legs. He doesn't always have to be sitting on top of his atomic bomb looking bottom. Alright, starting off with Rictor. Pretty cool sculpt. I like the long hair, looks really good. Outfit is pretty awesome. Lots of detailing. Some fun boots. Lots of pockets. Very reminiscent of the Liefeld X-Force. Or that 90s era anyway. Very mysterious, very dark and brooding figure. Just kind of how you want them. Articulation wise, head. Turns. Doesn't really teeter-totter too much. Big shoulder pad here. It's going to get in the way a little bit of full arm movement. So he can't put his arm straight up. You can go out. Pads are going to impede quite a bit. He does have double elbows, both sides. So that's a nice touch as always. Got the closed fist hands, or we can swap them out with the open salute hand. The big surprise is it's only a single joint knee. It might be a double joint hidden underneath that elbow or that knee pad, but it doesn't bend enough, and the knee pad is stuck on. So you'd have to cut it off, and then you might be disappointed and find out it's a single knee. But it looks like it's a double knee under there. It just can't take advantage of it with that knee pad. Waist swivels, which is good. The belt is a separate piece, as you can see. If I get my big gloves out of the way, you can rotate it around itself. So, and he can do his crunches. The real reason you want this figure, so you can pop on his blasts. Pretty good looking figure. Glad he's finally part of the set. Not enough long-haired 90s era guys, in my opinion. So, glad to see they finally made him. Let's go on to Domino. So this is the figure I was probably looking forward to the most in this set, and unfortunately probably the most disappointed. Let's start off detailing. She's got her head set on, or the front of her, and that's kind of a bummer. I would have rather seen her without it. It kind of gets in the way of her face. And as far as I can tell, it looks like it might be removable, but I'm not taking it off because it might have some kind of weird peg holes or something there. That's kind of a bummer. Hopefully they make another one with a different head, or I might have to paint somebody. Shoulder pads, another loose belt. You can move it around. She's got the pockets on the leg as well. Nice paint app. They should have painted the inside pins white, but they didn't, so that stands out a little bit. Articulation, full range of head movement, which is good. Again, shoulder pads get in the way of moving a little bit, but not too bad. You can do a full 360 because they're attached to the shoulder and not to the actual figure. And you can do the twisting. She does have double elbows. They're a little stiff, and the plastic for her arms are a little rubbery. It's nice not to see any kind of holes or the pins in the elbows on this figure. Double knees, twists at the upper thigh, the breast area twists and can do some crunches, but the waist itself doesn't twist. Good leg movement. So you'll be able to get her in a lot of poses if you can get her to stand up. While I was trying to set up that shot of the three of them for the rotating base, her feet ratchet, and the ratchet seems to be off, at least on my figure, in a spot. So just getting a standard straight up and down pose is a little difficult. And then she's top heavy, so she wants to tip over every time I get her set up. So gonna need to put a stand most likely, or some sticky tack to get her to stay in place. She does come with typical gun hands on the figure. We did get a pair of fighting fists as well, but the real thing you want is her guns. So we've got the little short blaster and a long rifle-esque type weapon. The gun on the package is this little short one. So let's get those in her hands and show her off. I've said it before, thank goodness for the new series of figures with the flexible fingers, because if you're from my generation, you've got a lot of Joes back in the day with broken thumbs trying to get those guns in their hands. So looks really good. You know, amazing how much likeness like the character in the comics. If you look on the face a little bit, I did a little pushing trying to get the flaps out of the way, but God, they suck. I don't know how else to put it nicely. They're just kind of in the way. Now, I don't see any way she's going to be able to balance nicely with the guns on her own. So, well, maybe made a big liar out of me. Domino is probably my favorite and pretty cool. Like I said, just need a new head sculpt or figure out how to get that pink face shield thing out of the way. So, all right, moving on to Cannonball. Cannonball, here we go. This is not the first time we've seen this figure. We had one in a previous wave, but he didn't have legs. We really wanted legs because everybody looks better with legs. But he does come with two heads and the blast off piece if you want to showcase him with that instead. So let's start off here. Closed fists. He ain't holding anything. Doesn't come with an extra set of hands. A little close detail. He again has the double elbows. He does have pretty decent articulation in the wrist. But I mean, you're basically going to pose him flying at the screen or something, or at your camera or on your display. Double knees. Decent foot articulation. Again, it is a ratchet. You can feel it. Swivels at the boot. Does swivel at the thigh as well. So should be able to get him in some pretty fun poses. Jacket is molded separate piece. I'm not going to try and take it off, but you can see in there. Got the flop. But what you really want to see, comes apart really well, real easy. See how quick I just popped that off? Just boop. And now we can throw them on. But you can't go with this head. So we'll yank that head off. Ooh, it's a stiff one. It's a stiff one because it's new. Come on. On your head. And now we can get a proper flying pose out of him. That's pretty sweet. I like this face. It's mean. It's got a lot of attitude. I'll throw up on the screen here the other Cannonball, because I'm pretty sure this is almost exactly the same way that he looks. but the legs, that's why we bought this set, the legs. But at least I bought the set. So if you like this video and you want to see more like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like. We open toys old and new. And if you're ready, let's go take some cool pictures of these guys.